Journey to the Savage Capitalism. For decades, idealistic science fictions like Star Trek have imagined a future where space travel and achieving post-scarcity will solve the problems of inequality and literally elevate humanity above the problems of everyday society. In equal measure, pessimistic science fictions warn of the opposite of that through dystopian fiction, like Blade Runner. Journey to the Savage Planet is one such pessimistic story. Through smiles and sardonic tones, Journey to the Savage Planet advertises horrific products and callous disregard for human life as beneficial progress. As such, like so many games that it is starting to sound like its own genre, just checking Steam store pages, the moral of Journey to the Savage Planet is that capitalism is bad. Highlighting that without addressing the flaws of capitalism here and now, humanity will just roll with its callous economics to infinite growth, human potential with no human value. That mindset will go with us into the great unknown. Capitalism does, in fact, create callous disregard for people, their rights, their needs, and the fundamental equity humans seek from their peers to achieve happiness on a societal scale. Don't believe me? Just ask the widening wage gap, rising ocean levels, loss of biodiversity, and worsening extreme weather events. Sure, capitalism may be fundamentally, statistically better than feudalism and mercantilism, but we simply traded one set of problems for new ones. As such, clever ways of saying capitalism is bad ring on deaf ears. Calling the final boss Teratomo instead of Teratoma to invoke the Japanese word for friend, and thus presenting consumption under capitalism as a cancer masquerading as a friend upon the earth, Terra, has no impact. Capitalism is bad, but art about economies need real, actionable messages that provide aid to the needy to mean something. Donate to charities that pay people's rent while they find a job, like St. Vincent de Paul. Send vegetables, beans, meat, and socks to food kitchens and homeless shelters. Vote for politicians that don't allow wealthy people to bribe their way out of paying taxes and will actively write policy to improve food distribution. If you are upper middle class, start a hedge fund management business with a non-profit goal of creating trust funds that privately establish universal basic income for the neediest members of society. If you are going to make political video games, please have a real, actionable message. Because video games are about actions. Stay true.